There is a war being fought right now, and you are losing it. Not because you're weak, not because you lack discipline, but because the people on the other side of that war have billion-dollar budgets, armies of engineers, and years of psychological research, all dedicated to one single goal. Keeping your eyes on their screen for as long as possible. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp. These are not neutral tools. They are attention extraction machines, built specifically, to be as hard to put down as possible. And here's what nobody tells you. You were never supposed to win this fight on willpower alone. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what focus really is, what is silently destroying yours every single day, and the 4 things that actually work to get it back. Stay with me, because the last thing I say in this video might be the most important thing you hear all year. Most people think focus just means not getting distracted. It's more interesting than that. Focus is your brain's ability to allocate its full cognitive resources to a single thing. When you are truly focused, your prefrontal cortex, your memory systems, your pattern recognition are all working together on one problem. The quality of thinking you produce in that state is not even comparable to what you produce while multitasking. Research from the University of London found that multitasking can reduce your effective IQ by up to 15 points in the moment. That is more cognitive damage than losing an entire night of sleep. But here's what makes focus even more fascinating. It doesn't happen instantly. Your brain needs time, roughly 15 to 25 minutes of completely uninterrupted work, before it is fully locked in. Neuroscientists call this attentional momentum. And every single time you get interrupted or interrupt yourself by checking your phone, that clock resets to 0. So if you're working in 10-minute bursts between notifications, you're never actually focusing. You are permanently stuck in the warm-up phase, burning energy, producing almost nothing. That is the focus crisis hiding inside what most people call a normal workday. Now, before I tell you how to fix it, you need to understand exactly what is destroying it. There are 4 killers, and at least 2 of them are happening to you right now, without you even realizing it. Killer 1, the notification. Every ping, every buzz, every banner is not just an interruption, it is a complete context switch. Your brain has to stop what it's doing, assess the notification, decide whether to respond, then try to find its way back to the original task. Studies show this full cycle takes an average of 23 minutes to recover from. Per interruption. Think about that, CDY. If your phone buzzes 3 times in one morning, you have potentially lost an hour and 9 minutes of deep cognitive work. From 3 notifications. Killer 2, open loops. Every unfinished task in your life, every unanswered message, every unresolved decision is taking up background processing power in your brain. Even when you're not consciously thinking about them, they are running, quietly draining the working memory that should be going toward whatever's in front of you right now. Killer 3, poor sleep. Deep focus is almost entirely dependent on a well-rested prefrontal cortex. When you are even slightly sleep-deprived, your ability to sustain attention drops dramatically. You can override it with caffeine in the short term, but here's the truth about caffeine. It gives you alertness, not depth. Killer 4, decision fatigue. Every trivial decision you make throughout the day, what to eat, what to wear, what to watch, what to reply, depletes the same cognitive resource that powers your focus. By afternoon, most people have spent so much mental energy on small, meaningless decisions that deep thinking feels almost impossible. This is why the most effective people in the world wear the same clothes, eat the same breakfast, follow identical morning routines. They're not boring. They're protecting their cognitive fuel. All right, now I'm going to give you the 4 things that actually work. Not productivity hacks, not apps, not morning rituals you'll abandon in a week. The 4 things that actually rebuild your ability to focus deeply in a world specifically engineered to prevent you from doing that. First, time block your focus sessions. Don't wait to feel focused before you start, because that moment never comes. Schedule it like a meeting you absolutely cannot cancel. 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. deep work. No exceptions, no negotiation. Your brain learns to shift into that state at that time, the same way it learns to sleep at a certain hour. You're not waiting for focus to arrive. You're training it to show up on schedule. Second, design a zero distraction environment before you sit down. Phone out of the room or on airplane mode. Browser closed, except the one tab you actually need. Desk clear. Tell the people around you you are unavailable for the next 90 minutes. Make the environment do the work, so your willpower doesn't have to. Third, use the first 5 minutes of every session deliberately. Don't just dive in and hope for focus to arrive. Before you start, write down one sentence. What exactly are you trying to accomplish in the next 90 minutes? Not work on the project. In the next 90 minutes, I will finish the first section of this report. That one sentence is a signal to your brain. This is what we are doing. Everything else is irrelevant right now. Fourth, and this one most people get wrong, take real breaks. Not scroll breaks, not quickly check my messages breaks. Real breaks, like stand up, walk. Look at something more than 6 feet away. Drink water. Let your mind wander without any input. Deep work is like weight training. Growth happens during the rest, not the rest. A brain that never truly rests will never truly focus. Here's a thought I want to leave you with. The ability to focus deeply on one thing for a sustained period of time is becoming one of the rarest abilities on the planet and one of the most valuable. In a world where most people are fractured, scattered, constantly reactive, the person who can sit down, go deep, and produce work that actually matters will always have an edge in their career, in their creative work, in their own inner life. Focus is not about willpower. It is not about being smarter or more disciplined than everyone else. It is about understanding the war being fought for your attention and making a deliberate decision to fight back. If this video changed how you think about your attention, subscribe to Seeken Mind and like this video. Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, no phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up, 1 90-minute focus block per day, notifications off, 1 task at a time, 7 days. I've linked a video on your screen that gives you everything else you need to make it work. Click it. Start today, not tomorrow. See you in the next one.